dense forests of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. A creature lurks in the shadows, a harbinger of doom, known to locals as the Mothman. Legends speak of its piercing red eyes, its massive wings cutting through the darkness, and the fear it leaves in its wake. But the truth of its origin remains a mystery, one that has haunted this town for decades. It all began in November of 1966. Reports of a terrifying winged entity started to spread. Some saw it lurking in the treetops. Others claimed it followed their cars along the desolate roads near an abandoned TNT factory. What was it? A cryptid? A lost species undiscovered by science? Or something else entirely? Something beyond human understanding? The only certainty was the fear that clung to those who had seen it, a fear that never left them. Then, on December 15th, 1967, tragedy struck. The Silver Bridge, a vital connection between West Virginia and Ohio, collapsed during rush hour, sending cars and their passengers plunging into the icy waters of the Ohio River. 46 lives were lost in the disaster, marking one of the deadliest bridge collapses in American history. Many couldn't help but notice the chilling coincidence. The Mothman sightings had intensified in the weeks leading up to the catastrophe. Was it merely a strange phenomenon? Or was the Mothman a warning, a spectral omen that no one understood until it was too late? To this day, the legend of the Mothman endures. Some believe it is a guardian, a spirit that appears before great tragedy. Others say it is an ancient entity, something not bound by time or reason, crossing into our world with a purpose we cannot comprehend. The people of Point Pleasant remember. They speak of the fear, the warnings, and the strange events that surrounded the sightings. They pass the stories down through generations, ensuring that the Mothman is never forgotten. One witness described driving through the night when a sudden movement in the darkness caught their eye. A towering figure with glowing red eyes stared at them from the roadside. As they sped up, the creature unfurled its wings and took flight, keeping pace with their car at incredible speed. It didn't attack. It simply watched. Another eyewitness, a local hunter, swore he saw the Mothman perching silently on a power line, its wings casting an unnatural shadow beneath the moon. When he tried to move closer, it vanished without a sound. Those who encountered the Mothman described a sensation unlike anything they had ever felt before. A deep, unshakable dread that lingered long after the creature had disappeared. Some reported strange dreams in the nights that followed, visions of disaster, whispers of warnings in a language they couldn't understand. Was it simply fear manifesting in the mind? Or was the Mothman trying to communicate something vital, something no one could interpret? Some believe the Mothman is a cryptid, an undiscovered species that has managed to evade capture. Others speculate it is not of this world at all, an entity slipping between dimensions, appearing only when fate demands it. And then, there are those who fear it is something far darker, a harbinger of death, a warning not meant to be understood, only felt. Today, Point Pleasant embraces its legend. A statue of the Mothman stands proudly in the town square, drawing visitors from all over the world. Every year, thousands gather for the Mothman Festival, celebrating the mystery, the folklore, and the unanswered questions. But for those who have seen the creature, those who have felt its presence, it is more than just a myth. It is a reminder of a past that still lingers in the shadows. And the question remains, what truly happened in 1966? Was the Mothman a warning? Or was it something more? And if it was a harbinger of doom, could it return?